Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Draw My Life video. I guess I'll just jump right into it. People call me Fur, however my birth name is actually Christopher. And I'm very fortunate to say that I was actually conceived in Disney World in Orlando. I can't say that I was born in Disney though. Instead, right before I was born, my parents moved to Long Island, New York, and that's where I came into existence. I was a very cute baby and was always happy. Then we moved back to Florida. At the time, it was only me, my older brother, and my parents, but when I was 4, my little brother was born, and a year later, my little sister was born, and soon after that, we got a dog. And that's my family. So back to the name Fur. When my little sister was very young, she couldn't pronounce Christopher, so she always just called me Fur instead. I guess the end of Christopher does kind of sound like fur. But anyway, ever since my little sister started calling me Fur when I was about 6, everyone did. So that's how I got my name. Anyway, I always hated school because I hated being away from my home. And my mom. Yeah, I was a mama's boy. And when I was in 2nd grade, I hated it even more because I had an evil teacher. She was always really mean to me and would give me bad grades on tests I did good on. Like this one spelling test, I spelled every word right, but she gave me a B because she said I spelled the word I'm wrong. Even though I spelled it right, she said I had the apostrophe too far away from the M. What the fur is that? Anyway, because I hated school so much, every day I would say that I had a headache or I just didn't feel good, so I'd get sent to the nurse's office where I would hope to go home. I did that literally every day, and it was smart too because even if I didn't get to go home, I still missed like a whole hour of school. Luckily for me though, my mom realized I hated school so bad and she started to homeschool me in the 3rd grade. And because I was homeschooled and never left the house much, my parents wanted to get me involved with something. I tried almost everything there was to try. I took tennis, swimming, chess, dancing, karate, and acting. My parents signed me up for a swimming class once that started at 6 a.m. That didn't work out. Then we tried karate, but I got the wind knocked out of me while sparring. That didn't work out either. My mother would say, well, let's try this. And I would wake up some mornings and my mom would be like, get dressed, you're going to dance class. And I'd be like, what the heck? And then before I knew it, I was in a tutu. And then we tried acting. I guess because I would always take my mom's old camera and would run around filming all sorts of videos. Filmmaking and acting were my passion since as long as I could remember. So she said it was my natural talent. Actually, this one time I was casted for the show Cory in the House on Disney Channel as one of the main characters, but at last minute I begged my parents not to go. I actually cried and screamed because I realized that that would mean I would have to move to LA, and as a kid I didn't want to leave my home in Florida. And so we stayed and I just kept making videos through the years. That's probably one of the biggest regrets I have now. When I got a little older, like 9, we started going to this church that we all really loved. We'd go all the time and I even made my first real friends there. We went there for about 4 years and then we stopped going when I was about 13 because a lot of the people there were hypocrites and some became very mean to my family. But I learned that not all Christians are like the ones who were mean to us and that it really isn't God's fault because, you know, the church isn't God. It's the people that are in the church that cause all the problems. I still love God. Fortunately, my parents still let me go to the youth group because the youth pastor was very nice and my only friends were there. That's where I met this girl who had a crush on me, and then we started a little awkward romance. But I ended up doing some pretty stupid things, and I got involved with some pretty stupid things, and before I knew it, my only friends hated me, and my little romance had ended. And it didn't take long for my parents to find out, and that's when they wouldn't allow me to go to youth group anymore, because all it was doing was causing problems. And for a whole year, I didn't see a single friend or go out much at all. But that was the year that my life changed. At first, I was nothing but miserable and thought that I was all alone. Even though I had a very loving family, I really felt alone. I was very sad for a very long time. But taking time away from everything that I thought had mattered to me made me realize what I needed to be doing with my life. That was the year I started seriously uploading videos to YouTube. Having no friends and barely anything to do, it really changed me. Especially since acting and filmmaking had always been a passion of mine since I was little, making videos for YouTube really made me feel like I was doing what I'm here for. It made me happy again. And then you guys started to watch my videos and I felt like I had a purpose. Like entertaining you guys were my purpose. I started getting involved with the YouTube community and I've met some amazing people and made lifelong friends. And since then, I've wanted to be doing nothing else with my life than this. I'm only 15 now and still have much more waiting for me ahead, but as of now, all I know is that I'm happy and I'm grateful for all I have. My family, my friends, and you. I wouldn't want anything else. And so thank you, and I hope you stick around with me to see what's to come in the next chapters of my life. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you.